All right, we're back again with another episode of Roofer Reflections. I have Marc here today. Marc, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so tell me about your path to roofing. How did you discover it?
So I discovered it from a mutual friend. I met him at the gym. I was prior an athlete, so I always used to be in the gym, talking to people, building just connections in general. And then an individual just said, "Hey, I have a roofing company. Come check it out."
Were you skeptical when someone mentioned it? I mean, do you have anyone in your family that's linked to construction or roofing?
Yeah. So my father specifically has been in not roofing specifically, but construction all of his life, specifically union. But not necessarily skeptical. I was just, trying to figure it out.
How has been your experience so far? Like, where did you start and what are you doing now?
Yeah, so it's been great. So I started off selling for another company, selling slash managing the projects for a smaller company in my market. And then I launched my own company after that, roughly about a year working for the other company.
Is this your first company?
Yes, so this is my first company, yes.
Is that something you wanted to do, like an entrepreneurial thing, and you did it, or did you just start a company for other reasons?
I never wanted to be an entrepreneur. I would say from the beginning, I always wanted to be an athlete, right? I wanted to play at a very high level in athletics, go overseas, take that route. But obviously, as life goes on, you change routes and you find out what you're really passionate about. And entrepreneurship really just, oof, I was very passionate about it. So I use roofing as a vehicle to expand.
This business that you started, I mean, it's your first one. What's been the ride? Like, what did you have to learn?
Everything. Had to learn everything. But I never necessarily try to learn it by myself. I joined schools. I read a lot of books, a lot of YouTube videos, and then I put the pieces together myself, right? So I do the knowledge, I do the reading, I watch the YouTube videos, and then I go out there and I apply it. I see what I can learn from myself, and then I ask questions. I definitely have people around me that I can ask questions to, and they give me their feedback based on their previous experience.
What sort of things are you working on or interested right now?
Yeah, so our main thing right now, we're focused on our systems and our processes, right? So it's definitely a learning curve for myself. So I'm really diving into this, focusing on systems and processes so that we can scale accordingly.
With what you're doing now, where do you see it going? Like, what's your vision or goal?
Yeah, so my vision is a specific revenue area, right? So currently we're going to do anywhere between 2.5 to 3 million this year in sales. And then essentially the goal is to get to between 10, 11 million dollars in revenue. Our market is very healthy, so it's definitely a realistic goal. And then just go from there. I mean, it's going to be a journey, but like I said, I'm young. I'm able to do things that other people aren't able to do, just because I'm young, right? I don't have as much priorities as the essentially
Yeah.
older person.
When people talk to you about roofing or ask you what you're doing,
Yeah.
what do you tell them about the industry and what you're doing?
Yeah, I tell them it's essentially another business, right? It's another business. The earning potential is very high, but also there's a deficiency in regards to the contracting world, specifically in terms of like trust with contractors. So I feel like if you're able to build the trust with the clients and build a reputable company, I mean, it's very easy to stand out,